What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing? How are you guys? Hopefully you guys are having a great Friday evening. Hopefully everything is good and you're feeling well. Racing fan, good sports evening. 2K Goat, Julio Jones, Chickers. I'm Ghost Rider 14 and Colby. How's it going, guys? Welcome. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Like I said, hopefully you're having a great start to the weekend so far. Good sports evening says he's a huge fan. I don't have fans, bro. I just have supporters, people who support me. Like CGM, he calls me fat all the time, but he knows he's a lot fatter than me, but we know we're still friends, so we know we're on good terms too. Are you still upset at the Ravens loss last Saturday? Yeah, bro. Yes. The fact that we were the #1 rushing team in the NFL, we only rushed the ball 9 times. We gave up on the run game real soon. Ravens versus 49ers Super Bowl? Yeah, about that. Super Bowl prediction. I'm gonna go ahead and say Kansas City and probably Green Bay. Probably Green Bay. Yeah, 9 times. We only ran the ball 9 times. Not good. You can't win a game like that. You have to run to set up the pass. And yes, 2K Goat, you're correct. Colby is way fatter than both Chris and I. Wow, man, Ravens fans still living in the past. What? Giants took a fat L. Yeah, I saw just before I started streaming, I saw that they got Jason Garrett as their offensive coordinator. I'm like, okay, I'm not sure how this is going to work out, but it is what it is. They got Jason Garrett as their offensive coordinator now. You would love to see the Titans fulfill their Cinderella story. I guess that'd be kind of cool. That way, if they do win, we can be like, hey, we lost to the Super Bowl champs. Anton, aka Autopilot, how's it going, my man? Accept your lose, Titans win it all. It's loss, not lose. Ravens are the new Cowboys. I'm about to barf. I really can't tolerate that. Garrett didn't even get a head coach job. No, I don't think he'll be a head coach anywhere else in the NFL. Never again. I'm about to hit the hay. Got an 8 a.m. class tomorrow. On a Saturday, bro? I admire the dedication. I admire it. Good luck to you, man. Good night. Rad with his 2 master's degrees is also a grammar cop. Chris, you're such a troll, bro. Y'all lost in divisional with a young QB when you were supposed to be the best team. Exactly what happened in Dallas. Oh, true. Okay. I wasn't sure what angle you were taking when you said that we were the new Cowboys, but okay, that makes sense. Only day bio lab class was available for me, but thanks, man. Hey, I've been there myself, bro. Trust me. I trust. I got my undergrad in biochem, so like, yeah, I had to go to several Saturday morning labs, so I totally get it. Totally get it, bro. Have a good night. So, what are we streaming today, guys? What do you want to stream? What's up, Sarge? Chris, could you buy me some sushi? I'm about to live off ramen for the next few months. Thank you, Racing Fan, for being considerate. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Alright, Autopilot. Have a good one, bro. Hey, Cody. You guys have any kind of preference for what we stream tonight, or should we just go for Madden again? RIP 2.5 cents podcast? Not yet. We still have to record one more. I don't know when it's going to be, though. Rad by Cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory to go. They put whipped cream on the effin' container and not on the effin' cheesecake. That's weird. Telltale game? Do a story game. I actually have I have Wolf of, what's it called? Hold on, let me switch over to the console real quick. Everyone says Jackbox, Double R, what game do you all want? I'm not into Jackbox tonight, bro. The Wolf Among Us, yeah, that's what I have. Yeah, Sarge, Chris is definitely the guy to do that for sure. Brad, are you good at playing PC games? What's up, Robbie? Depends on what you mean by good at playing PC games. Depends on the game, right? So, if it's Solitaire, yeah, I'm a beast at it. If it's Fortnite, I'm trash at it. But then again, Fortnite is a trash game, so there's that. Can you do Rocket League in a bit? I think I did Rocket League on my last stream. We might try to get into that later, but probably not. Alright, well, tell you what. Why don't we... There we go. Stream A Way Out? Josh, didn't you and I play the whole game together and you fell asleep like 3 times? Oh, I was meaning to show you real quick. The Telltale games I do have. So it's not a big deal. I can always install them. It takes literally minutes. But I have... It's on here somewhere. I have a couple of them. Right here, I have the Walking Dead series, and I have the Wolf Among Us. So, yeah, Ghost Rider, he actually does, and I have him saved on my Twitter DMs. We can maybe play those a little bit later. Back to the Future. Do I have that? Pretty sure I do. Yeah, right here. Oh yeah, and I got this. I forgot that this was Telltale. I'm gonna install that. Play Volgar? Okay guys, for those of you guys who don't know, real quick, just as an aside, this game right here is easily the most difficult, non-forgiving, non-checkpoint having game on the Xbox One. I've yet to play, of all my game library, I've yet to play a game as difficult as Volgar the Viking. This game is insanely difficult. I'm pretty sure it's free. So if you want to test your limits, patience-wise, I'd say download the game. and see if you can make it 10 games without frustratingly quitting the game or smashing your console with a hammer. Play Walking Dead or Wolf Among Us or NBA Jam. I forgot about that too. Dude, I need, like, my backlog in this game, in these games, like, most of these games I have not completed at 100%. I really need to go back and finish up at some point. It's just difficult for bots like Double R. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, let's see. Installation stopped. Why? Resume. Okay, so real quick, just because I saw this recently, how many of you guys watched the new Netflix special on Aaron Hernandez? It's a 3-part series on Aaron Hernandez. I thought it was extremely interesting. A lot of that stuff I didn't even know about. Apparently, dude was like not saying anything about it. Like, if you guys are gay, but he was always like the tough guy. Like, I never thought he was gay, but apparently he was, and he committed like 3 murders. He committed a double homicide, which he didn't get charged with, but he was like an accessory to it. And then he killed the one dude, Odin Lloyd. The last thing I watched on Netflix was The Witcher. I think you'll like the Aaron Hernandez thing, man. Double or acting like he wasn't the lead investigator in the case. Bro, that was like 2011. 2011, I was just, I had just gotten my bachelor's degree. So no, I was still in school. Nice try. Nice try. A couple things. I don't like the fact that they were trying to pin the whole murder thing on CTE. I don't like that at all. Because a lot of people have CTE, they never went out and killed people. Secondly, they never really specified what happened to the $40 million contract. Did it go to his family, or what happened to that? We don't know. We don't know. All right, who wants to play Madden? Does anybody want to play? I gotta make sure this game is still downloading, by the way. Hey, why is this queued up? All right, this thing's not downloading. Why is that? Are you playing Uno? If you want to call Uno Madden, yes. I'm playing Uno Madden Edition. What's up, Galstian? How's it going? Josh, if you ask me to get in a VC one more time, bro, I will snap you in half. This game does not want to install. I don't know why. Installation stopped. Oh well. Let's see. You guys mentioned the Telltale games. I mean, I guess I could, but like, I'm trying to get them to install, right? Let's see. Let's do this. I wonder how long this takes. Download a Lego game? No thank you. That's not happening. Oh wow, this is downloading actually pretty quick. Nice. Nice, nice. Would anybody be interested in watching me stream this game, The Walking Dead, complete first season? Not saying that we'd probably get through the whole first season, but would anybody be interested? Have you played or watched it before? Yes, both. What is the other one? The Wolf Among Us. That one I don't know too much about. I know that I do own it, but I don't know too much about it. Great, ruin it for me since I've never played it. Chris, go away, bro. Stop making everything personal. Alright, should be done in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Or you should get a 2 terabyte SSD external drive for Xbox. You will never have to worry about space based on your library. I probably should. Being that this is a day one console and it's only like 500 gigs, I'm pretty sure. Not really too worried about it. I do most of my gaming on my other console anyway. PS4 is for homosexual men. I think Chris would agree with that. You also have both consoles? Nice. Yeah, this one, it's running like a champ. You know, I got it in 2013, right when it came out, like the night of Thanksgiving. And I still remember the game that was going on that night. That night was Ravens and Steelers, if you remember. And you'll remember it because it's the game where Coach Tomlin, the Steelers coach, stepped onto the field and tried to tackle or trip Jacoby Jones on that kickoff return. So I pretty much watched that Ravens and Steelers game and then went out and got this console. And it's still going, running like a champ. Oh, now this game wants to download. Okay. Nintendo Switch is where it's at. Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. That's all I gotta say with that. All right, so final consensus here. Do we want to get Back to the Future or The Walking Dead? I got both now, so you let me know. Type it in the chat. The Walking Speed? You guys are a bunch of trolls. Let's go with... Let's give this a try. I haven't played it. I own it, but I've never played it, so let's give it a try. Oh, it is made by Telltale. Telltale, they make some really good games. I love how their games are all decision-based, and the game kind of like evolves based on your decision making. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so it looks like there's 5 episodes. We'll do episode 1. Brad, are you good at playing golf in real life? Nope, I can't even hit the ball. Alright, real quick. Check out the settings real quick. Subtitles on. Actually, we'll turn subtitles on. Pop-up text, sure. Okay. Sure.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car.
Why does that character look like he belongs on a psych ward? He looks like that in real life too.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Hot Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You put your dog in a time machine right out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Can you guys hear the game okay?
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Doc needs his notebook. Alright, let's get his notebook.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the...
Doc, shouldn't we get out of here before the Libyans show up?
I forgot about that. In the movie, it's the Libyans as well. They start shooting at them. Can you turn it up just a bit? Yeah, I got you. All the way up.
Doc?
Scott,
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! Doc, no!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
What's up, Smokey J Bird?
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986.
1986, a year before I was
Better
born.
Get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc?
Holy crap, I'm late.
I think the music's a little bit too loud now. It was just a dream. I don't have that game, Chris.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
to. It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Hi, Biff.
That's crazy, dude. Jared,
Let me see if the old
stay safe,
crackpot
bro.
had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Alright, select items around the lab to make sure Doc didn't leave anything dangerous lying around.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
I miss Einstein. I'd better stick around. Doc might have left something important behind, and he wouldn't want it to end up at Biff's place.
Let's see, what is this on the wall here?
try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
Hmm.
Doc must have whipped up some crazy compounds in that cauldron. It smells like beef stew. Hey, Biff.
Oh, hi, Marty.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was as bummed as anybody to hear that the old nutcase had kicked it.
He's not.
But I'm not above picking through the remains. You know what they say. Don't look a gift horse in the butt.
Let's see. Anything dangerous or valuable?
I'm looking for something, in particular.
Yeah? Something valuable?
Never mind.
All right, let's check this out.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Can I see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to get something out of it.
Like what? A not guilty verdict? That was a joke.
Oh, ha. But really, can I?
Nah, I think I'll hold on to
This
it.
guy's a jerk.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
All right, let's see. How do we get this box out of his hand?
Hey, Biff.
Let's see.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
Okay. I'll buy it from you.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
What a jerk.
Never mind.
So how do we get this out of his hands?
Let's make some noise. It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Waterboard him?
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
Alright, let's see. I got the guitar in my inventory. I wonder if the dude will take a guitar for the book. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Actually, I want to see if the guitar will work on this thing.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Oh, here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. kids have ruined rock and roll.
He dropped the book, didn't he? I could have sworn I saw the book fall out. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Biff. It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
The book is dangerous.
Just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Let me turn the game volume up a little bit for you guys because I see you saying that it's kind of low. Hold on. Let me know if this is any better. Hopefully that's a little bit better.
Never mind.
When was this game created? I have no idea. Okay, we gotta get that notebook from Biff. But how do you do it?
Hey, Dad.
Who's running the sale?
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You. Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Ghost Rider, have a good one, bro. Thank you. Thanks for showing up.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
Alright.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Don't seek the guitar right now.
You know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Alright, any suggestions, guys? How do we
Now that is a dangerous amp.
how do we get this thing out of his hands?
I'll probably never know what this is for.
Oh.
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
Seems kind of empty without the courthouse.
I could use a hint, but trying to do it without it.
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
Never mind.
All right, let's get a hint. Actually, what if I wonder if he'll take a trade if I give him a photo. Hold on.
Hey, Biff.
I gotta
never mind.
put it in my inventory. Use item.
I don't think that picture's gonna do anything but confuse people.
Okay, so he's not interested in the picture. All right, let's. It would take a pretty powerful force to knock that notebook out of Biff's grasp. We already did that though. All right, let's grab the guitar again.
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, butthead.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly. I was just warming them up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
What? I don't know what else to do.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
Beat the hell out of him. All right, I think I need another hint because I don't know what else to do. It's nice that Marty's dad wants to defend him. Okay, all right. Talk to George and tell him to let Marty fight his own battles.
Hey, Dad. About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. You know where to find me. Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. He found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something.
All right.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Let's go talk to this guy again.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener. Hey, Biff. Never mind.
Now use the guitar? Okay. That might do it. Yeah, you're right.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
You done it now.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
That was awesome.
Done, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Doc, where are you?
Dang, Colby, you're a savage, bro. Please tell me the dog's still alive.
Doc?
Hey,
Einstein!
let's
Where
go.
you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whenever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
What about that book?
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight. What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Follow the trail to Doc. Okay, so after securing Doc's notebook from Biff's greedy clutches, Marty is stunned by the sudden arrival of his mentor's time-traveling DeLorean. Investigating the driverless time machine, Marty discovers a pre-recorded message. Doc stuck somewhere in time. All right, so how do we...
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
I was just giving that a try. I wasn't even sure if it was going to work.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie? What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? Why couldn't Doc have invented a dog translator? Starbase 0. I hope Jimmy's fixed the wild gunman machine.
Take a look at this real quick.
Step away from the door.
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans. Get along now.
Hooligans. Mean old lady?
State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
It's your shoe.
Nah.
Dang, how do I talk to her now?
I haven't got all day.
Dang it.
You're trying my patience, young man.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
I don't think so.
What the heck?
A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there! Leave that creature outside!
Oh,
Sorry, Einstein.
you're gonna call Einstein a creature, though. That's sad.
Well, took you long enough.
Man, her place looks exactly like Chris's place.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
Sit where? You got boxes everywhere.
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes! Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all
So
over
first I'm a
them.
hooligan, now I'm a street punk. Interesting. Alrighty.
mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
You wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to find a dock out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Cat bowls.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Cats are evil.
Oh, the candy looks older than I am. Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Miss Pretty Whiskers, I know, right?
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Hey, there's Jennifer's mom coming out of the market.
Mrs. Parker? I find it curious that she always uses the same strapping red-headed bag boy. Don't you?
If there's a clue to find a dock out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Alright, let's investigate her place a little bit further.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past? What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
This lady really loves cats.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
That tea's never gonna boil.
What? No, controller's not disconnected. Maybe we should tell her that the stove's not on.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Could you imagine being this lady's
Yes.
neighbor? Let's see. When did you lose your shoe?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that
Colby.
speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Where was that speakeasy?
Where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Let
Alrighty.
me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Would you mind if I step down for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these days.
But
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
Alright, let's give her... Can we give her this?
I don't think that picture's gonna do anything but confuse people.
Okay, so... She doesn't want me to leave. We already have a hostage situation, alright?
I don't want mess up my picture of Dad like that.
Alright, let's get rid of that.
I guess I'm stuck here for a while.
Search for clues to Doc's whereabouts. Alright. I'm gonna ask her about her newspapers. I think that's the one thing I didn't do.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland?
This.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned
Wow,
down.
this lady's got quite the attitude problem.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Dang, dude.
I told you not to touch those.
I'm about to off this lady, dude. Is there a metal rod in here somewhere where I can just
That tea's never gonna boil.
hit her upside the head?
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy...
We just need her to go to sleep for a little
What was
bit.
that?
She's sitting right by the window. It takes nothing to finish her off. You know, I mean, it's just like...
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Alright, now that she's gone, I'm gonna look at her newspapers.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Shut up, Chris.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
How do we find out what year?
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development.
You guys are a bunch of jerks.
I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Alright, let's go into the kitchen real quick.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
That tea's never gonna boil. Miss Strickland? I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally.
Oh, she already said this.
I probably
How do we
wrote
skip
it
this?
myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date
Chris, that's
that
funny.
article came
Yeah,
out?
probably.
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business. Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years.
This lady definitely burned down the speakeasy. For sure. Alright, we need a hint here. Edna lost her shoe during the age of Prohibition when an illegal drinking establishment burnt down. What went up in its place? Thought I did use her binoculars.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Ew. Alright, so you know what year the legal gin joint burned down, but you still need a date. The search would be easier if Edna weren't in the room.
That tea's never gonna boil.
How do we get her to leave?
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
No, Sarge, no, I'm not.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Oh, snap.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out, get out, get out!
Oh my god, dude. Look at these evil.
Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
She's evil.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's a costume. Tonight's the big, Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing.
Just like every other woman in America, she don't want you around.
Hey, sometimes you gotta
Nice.
go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Alright, now that we have the date,
Ready to go, Einstein?
should be able to plug that in real quick.
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor? Fluxy. Okay. If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Is this kid even old enough to drive? Wow, the date went to 1931. It's funny. Lucas, you're a troll, bro.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
I know Doc.
How'd Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
Well, I'm not so big on bomb blasts.
Yes, but this bomb blasted a speakeasy, the very symbol of lawlessness and corruption. You're all for cleaning up the town, aren't you? Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
No.
No, not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed for the pathetic wretches they are. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Sonny Crockett.
Sonny Crockett.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Crockett. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet!
Oh, that's the
I know
old
it's just an
lady.
etiquette column,
Dang.
but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc. I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that? Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine.
What's up, Mike?
Attorneys at law. No solicitors. Bank of Italy? McFly? Biff? Kid? Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
What a jerk.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Hey, okay. This ain't the average soup kitchen, I see.
Okay. Hey, never mind. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931. For we were born only yesterday and know nothing, and our days on Earth are but a shadow. Actually, I won't be born for about 40 years. Those who once ate delicacies are destitute in the street. Cheery.
Alright, let's go check out the jail real quick.
Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right. But what?
Let's alert the authorities.
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided. Do you?
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's
I know, Chris.
Rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Ah, good to know.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Alright, let's go back to that soup kitchen.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Let's head over to the courthouse. Hey, it's my dog. What's up, LJ?
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Been doing well, man. How are you?
Touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Sonny Crockett.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, H2A multiplied by the inverse.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
Where'd that guy go?
Or do we take H to stand for Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by...
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends.
Same here, bro.
Way of work.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Oh,
He's lying.
Force equals mass times acceleration.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Crockett, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Alright. Give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I am back. Sorry about that. Had to take a phone call. Alright, here we go. So, we're trying to get this guy to fess up to knowing about the rocket power drill. So, let's see if he'll give in some more.
Come on, you can trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
Hmm. Oh, there he is again.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett!
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? But in that case...
Okay, so Emmett won't give you the time of day, perhaps if you two had something in common. What's Emmett muttering to himself about when he thinks you're not listening? He's thinking about, like, science stuff. Emmett's scientific problems are gibberish to Marty, but there's somebody who can make sense of them. By recording Emmett's mutterings. Good call.
A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value. Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Now if H stands for the one-dimensional harmonic... Oh, no, H...
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett!
I'm gonna let him listen to the,
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it.
I wonder if I can get him to listen to the recording.
Gonna be the inverse.
Maybe not. Not sure what that...
Okay. Oh, here he is.
Later, then naturally H2A multiple.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it.
Alright, how do I get him to...
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented yet.
Okay, what about the picture?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Dang.
About
Don't
your...
say it.
What do I have to do? Who better to solve Emmett Brown's problem than Emmett Brown? Try playing Emmett's muttering to Doc. I'm trying to do that. So, okay, so I was thinking along the right lines.
not sure what that...
Gonna be the inverse. Oh, yes. Oh, no.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge.
How do I play it, though? That's the thing.
The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. Or do we take H to stand for Thermidian line operator? Case H to the A multiplied by the inverse.
You're right. You're right, racing fan. Shut up, Sarge.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Alright, let's go find him. Oh, there he is. Alright, and now we just wait for him to come back out. There he is.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't
know
what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
I need your rocket drill. I really need your rocket drill, or I really, really need your rocket drill.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
I need it tonight.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered this subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. If it'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Shh! It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Alright, so let's go talk to that guy that's... Oh, he's walking pretty fast. See if we can catch up to him. I wonder if he'll come back.
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
I guess I'm here to shine your shoes.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Isn't that Artie's hat?
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, break time's over. Back to work.
About Arthur McFly.
Yeah?
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
Do you know when I might find him?
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you Mr. Spy.
So one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? Hanging on to my peanut bowl.
Never mind. I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen.
Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
How's that? Shiny enough?
Yeah, that'll do. Stay nearby, though. I scuff easy. Wait a minute. Didn't I see you at the jailhouse, John, with that Carl Sagan rat? I hope you weren't planning on trying to spring him, because I got other plans.
Okay.
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
Where might we find him? Kid Tannen has something that can lead you to Arthur. Tannen always falls for look over there gag. Okay. I do want to go to the soup kitchen again, but let's talk to Edna again one more time.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions, not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
Mario Brothers.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get over eager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so unfair.
Oh my god, this lady. I can't.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The insane asylum.
Those inmates are crazy for soup. All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
I didn't know soup comes in barrels like that.
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on a fuel that, you know, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You of all people should know that.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
Ah, the dog's like, oh, you said my name.
We'll get that subpoena delivered, or my name isn't...
Sonny Crockett!
Yeah.
Alright, let's, Let's head on into the soup kitchen real quick and see if that dude's in there. Oh, there he is. Cool.
Hey, Q-Ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement. Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Let's see. Could I have some soup?
Could I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
You don't like it?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
Paprika?
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 I just think it could use a little color.
Color? The kitchen's for management only, rummy. Whoa!
Okay. Hey, never mind. Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids Goons aren't going to let us do an experiment on their barrels.
No, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety. Right. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Cogitating.
There's no way I'm going to keep that door open without some help.
Let's see if he'll help me.
Emmett.
Yes?
Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried...
Salt?
salt?
Salt? What do you think, it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days.
Eureka!
Figured it out or what?
Emmett.
Yes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job.
Alright,
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep
let's get in there.
meditating.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
Any idea? Any idea on what to do?
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Why does he have to open it? He could just sneak right in. Alright, let's see. Let's get a hint here. We suspect that the soup barrels on the baker's rack contain something stronger than soup. You can't get in the kitchen, but you can still cause the objects in it to be moved. If the baker's rack were to tip, the barrels of hooch would roll down to where you need them. Bang on a pipe to trigger the lift.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Bang on it with what?
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Lazy hands make a man poor, but diligent hands bring wealth. Maybe that's my problem. Lazy hands.
You still can't get in the kitchen, but you can still cause the objects to be moved. If the baker's rack sits squarely on top of the lift, what if it were to be moved? Get cue ball to spice up the soup. They'll move the baker's rack.
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
Alright, so we move that.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
No, the guy's name is Cue Ball. Yeah, his name is Cue Ball.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Wait a second. Oh, okay. Hmm.
Emmett,
Yes?
obviously this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right, that might explain the elevator. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Okay, we're getting close.
What is it, kid?
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not so well-to-do, and no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. I still think the soup needs more flavor.
There you go.
Ah, Miss Strickland, come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all we have to do is to get it from her somehow.
All right, where's she at? Oh, there she is.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
Yes, we do generally provide refreshments for the Stay Sober Society, but I'm afraid they may not be able to meet tonight. They haven't got a meeting space.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
You can meet in the park.
No, that's no good. Too many of the members sleep in the park.
Okay, what about
Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. And the offer couldn't have come at a better moment. It's almost time for the meeting to begin.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Nice bike. Huffy?
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law, and order.
Never mind. We'll get that subpoena delivered.
now? Where would the judge's house be?
Keep an eye on Trixie. That broad's going all squirrely on me.
You got it, kid.
Well, you gonna stand there like an okie, or you gonna shine my shoes?
My mistake.
Yeah, you're a mistake, all right, meathead.
What a jerk.
Psst, Doc.
Morty, how goes the escape plan?
I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save me from a grisly death in 1931.
Give him the notebook and leave him. Wow, you're a savage.
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Edna, we never really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socioeconomic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna. the etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just about lost her mind.
That would explain a lot. Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Oh, that could be a problem.
I know, we're both underage.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
What's the story with this kid Tan?
Yes, I do, Trey.
Biff's father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938, and Kid will be in prison...
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
That's a busy 3 hours.
No kidding.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
All right. Edna picked up the booze and is ready to deliver it. Tell Edna that the Stay Sober Society needs a soup delivery. I did. Did I not already do that? Try it again.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The orphanage.
No, they've already got
Hey,
all the
God
soup
Bear.
they can handle.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Farm for Unwanted Children.
No, they've already received their quota for the month.
Okay, so which one is it?
One of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Rest Home.
No, it's way past
I
their...
already told her about the Stay Sober Society.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does
I already told her
somebody
about
need a
that.
visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Sonny! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're friendly.
They're a bunch of really great guys.
We don't know that.
They're really polite.
We don't know that.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but a pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very
Oh
softly.
my god, there's a tambourine involved.
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
Think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your patent.
Okay, so Kit Tannen has something that can lead you to Arthur. Okay, let's go talk to him. I was thinking the same thing, Racing Fan.
No screw-ups tonight, you get me? I don't want this thing turning into another Shingle Springs fiasco.
It's all under control, boss.
Well?
How come you won't let the Stay Sober Society hold their meeting in the cellar of your soup kitchen?
We got other plans for that cellar, and it don't necessarily involve staying sober.
Edna Strickland thinks your soup kitchen might not be on the up and up.
That dame gets on my nerves. Got a great pair of gams, though.
About that Carl Sagan guy, I'm sure he wasn't the one who burned down your speakeasy social club.
You're touching a sensitive nerve, shoeshine boy. A little more rubbing, a little less talking.
So, one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
Never mind.
Never mind.
How's that? Shiny enough?
Yeah, that'll do.
How much shining does this guy's shoes need?
Emmett.
Yes?
Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of...
Hey, my batteries really are low.
Basement.
Right, that might explain the elevator. Don't worry, Emmett. We'll get that subpoena delivered.
If you say so.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
We can try talking to him one more time.
Tell Ma she'll get her cut next week. Jeez.
Will do, kid.
Well?
My mistake.
Yeah, you're a mistake, all right, meathead.
That's rude.
Spread the word to everyone. No one burns down Kid Tannen's property.
Everyone it is, boss.
Well?
About Arthur McFly.
Yeah.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you're Mr. Spy.
So one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
Never mind.
I don't know.
So one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
I sure could go for some peanuts.
Lucky for you, I'm in a giving mood.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
What did you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Oh, snap. Spin move. He hit the B button on him.
Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Hey! Ow! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Madden.
Sandlot football. They used to call me
Sandlot
the
football.
Streak.
Close. I was gonna guess Madden. The hell? I didn't know Saquon Barkley was. Oh, that's funny.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh, deja vu.
Interesting.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know. Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got something for you.
It's a
A subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
Okay, let's try this again.
Please come down.
Why?
I'm your mother's great nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry. Some other time.
All right, try it again one last time.
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry. Some other time.
Okay.
I don't think that would be interested in Arthur's hat. I don't think that would be interested in Arthur's hat.
I'll show him his hat. Maybe that'll get him.
What now?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena. Not sure what that... I don't need to push it again. Arthur's already there.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
Someone's playing tricks on me.
Do we have to break into this joint or what?
Not sure what that...
Need any help?
Never mind.
To get Arthur out, you'll need to go and get something from the town center. Oh crap. Let's go back this way. I'm not trying to get into a fight. Alright, maybe we have to confront those guys. Let's see. Show them who's boss. I got you, Colby. I'm about to walk right smooth past them, too. Let's just go say hi. How about that?
Well, well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches.
That dog is so chill.
down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now!
Whoa, language buddy.
I don't think they're in a talkative mood right now.
Don't make me angry, Schmucko!
I don't think they're in a talkative mood right
face
now.
the music! You can't get away that easy. Nobody puts one over on Kid Tannen and lives
This
to
hat
tell
belongs
about
to my
it.
grandfather.
You're dead meat, twerp! Better start composing your epitaph now, because I'm gonna call...
Einstein, help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy nut!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Nicely done.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
That dog was not useless.
We'll get that subpoena delivered.
Which is worse, kids bark or his bite? Marty isn't cowed by kids ranting, but timid Arthur probably would be. Try recording kid while he's ranting. I gotta get him to chase me again, right? Probably. Like, honestly, without these hints, I don't know how anyone would beat this game.
Hey,
How do you know to, like, record the conversation, you know?
Only making it worse for you. What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now! Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now!
I don't want to record them right now.
Don't make me angry, Schmucko!
Hey, Einie!
look out, boss. It's that crazy mud again.
I can't believe you lost him again!
Alright, let's go back to Arthur's apartment. Wrong way.
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss.
Nice.
Where's Kid?
Alright, now we give him his subpoena.
Arthur McFly,
Yeah?
got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid, stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Wait, I still have to give him his hat back.
Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off.
It's
to
your
the
hat
lab
now?
to
I know,
build a
right?
Rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
Bobby Ingram?
It's too late.
Who's Bobby Ingram?
Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But
Emmett?
Coming, father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Oh, gotcha.
Release me from your unattainable expectations.
If you knew what someday you are going to know. You will have to learn. You learn.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, father.
Someday you are going to know.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
Don't you go feed the ducks, father.
If you knew what...
What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, father. What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
If you knew what someday you are going to know. You will have to learn.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
No idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
If you knew what your mother and I
Someday you are going to...
Isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
People don't... You don't know what called.
My fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
Someday you are going to... You will have to learn. Learn.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
You have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
If you know what called your mother and I... Someday you are going to... You will have to learn.
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
People don't know... If you know what called your mother and I...
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
You will have to learn.
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
So pretty much just listening to what he says.
Me to be something I'm not.
I hope someday you have children and you will look...
Can't you see this is eating me up inside? Oh, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
You're going to find out when you get older. I hope
Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria.
I don't... Just was... I don't coffee.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
You're going to find out when you get older. I hope someday you have children and you will look... I don't... Just was... I don't coffee.
Ah, halfway there.
Alrighty.
Keep up the good work. Won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton.
I'm getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
Don't burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son. Yes.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. You don't get to control my life just because you've fed and clothed me for 17 years. Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Sure. You're a child you don't know anything about.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
One great thing ever generated by a lawyer.
You didn't like it. You're going to someday.
Who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
From bronze have been officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man.
Don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
You didn't like it. You're going to...
My fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me.
You got... Yes, but...
What did you do?
Emmett!
Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself?
You keep bellowing like that. You're going to
No idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Your mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man. Mr. Emmett, you got...
Well, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Being such a crank!
You didn't.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
What will it take to light a fire under your unappreciative hindquarters? You got...
You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Father, why don't you ever listen to me? Almost there.
All right.
Coming, Father! This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said. Just pay attention to what I say.
All right, I got you. I got you.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside? A room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
No, I didn't want to do that. Dang it.
I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years.
I feel the veins in my head.
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
If only
Eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Why are you always bellowing at me? You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this?
What the heck?
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
I can't with this game, dude. He's not following what I'm telling him to do.
I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
Just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Isn't food for thought, Pop. It's drool. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Wait till she
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? My fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Why must you always scatter condescension my way? You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria.
You are going to learn, boy. You learn!
I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Dang, dude.
You okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No! Oh.
What?
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I
can take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Sonny, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Wow, he broke it.
Too late!
Too late? But Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him. How am I gonna rescue him now?
Well, guys, we've been streaming for over 3 hours. I think there's a good stopping point. Just want to say thank you to everybody who came out to the stream. I appreciate you. Tried something new, you know, something different from the usual Madden that we normally do. Kind of an interesting game. We might continue it later, and we'll pick up right where we started, or right where we left off, rather. Until next time, this is Reigning Ravens out. Jesus bless all you guys, and go Ravens.